Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of Recanto de Alvorada with me, Brian Brew Riley. Well, our oats is coming along nicely. We're at June the 1st because there's been no contracts. I've added a second greenhouse, so that's running there as well. We have 11,000 in the bank. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be selling or keeping these and selling them individually, but it's running. They're selling. The money's going up little by little. We have our chickens, they're doing fine. I think we have something like 500 eggs here now. Yep, 559 eggs. There's no contracts. Contracts have all dried up for now, so because I've already fast forwarded the game and I know that I don't get any contracts until June the 3rd, I've had a good look around and I've decided that I'm going to go down to the bank and I'm going to take out a loan based on what I have already. And so I figure with all this land and all the machinery and all the stuff we have, I think the best thing I could probably hope for is $200,000. Sounds like a lot, but I'm thinking about buying this plot of land here, Field 59. Comes with this little extra piece here that, of course, we'd have to remove all the trees and plow it out. And also, it does have barley here. I think, yeah, it's barley, and it does need plowing, but we can manage all that. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the game going here until June the 3rd, I think, when the contracts start to appear. But I'm going to go to the bank and I'm going to take out that loan and I'm going to buy that field because this field is fallow, nothing in it. This field is fallow with nothing in it, and I can't afford to buy just another field because there's no work to do on it. I'll have nothing to do in the winter, so we'll buy that. We'll have a little bit of clearing to do, and hopefully the extra money that we get from our oats and our barley harvest, because the barley actually doesn't get harvested over there. It comes up as a ploughing contract, and as soon as you accept it, the barley goes. The barley gets withered and dies. So be ashamed to let that go. That's kind of half the reason why. So we're going to be in for a little bit of a bonanza with all that. We're going to have we're going to be able to harvest that. We're going to be able to harvest the oats here, and yeah. So all I'll do is I'll go to the bank, and the next time you see me, it'll probably be June, maybe June 2nd, but probably June 3rd. And we're back June the 2nd, 5:30-ish a.m. We're here in the house, looking out. Oats still not ready, but this is the big but. We have bought Field 59 or 84 or whatever. I don't know what's gonna, but yes, all this parcel land is ours, and we have 3 harvesting contracts ready to go. So we're going to get cracking on that right now. 2 of them are going to field storage 1, and one of them is going to field storage 2. So we might do that one first. We're going to go and grab the harvester and get moving. This is what it's all about now. Contracts are back. We now have a big loan to pay back. And what did I say? Field 41, wasn't it? I think it was Field 41 we were going to go to first. So, yeah, we'll go this way here. Oh, it's good to be back in the saddle again, getting these contracts done. And we have 54,000 in the bank because I took out a loan of 200,000, and the field itself cost 154,000. But that extra 50,000 is probably going to be spent on something to pick up the straw, whether it's a baler or a loading wagon or whatever. And you know, we're going to get that loan paid back as fast as we can. Our equipment is old, it's small maybe, but it's still good. Going cab. time I see some new equipment pop up that's like 40% off, I'm like, ooh, I'd like that, but realistically, we cannot afford anything. So yeah, we're going to get this harvest done. We're going to get the other harvest done as well. We're going to get to keep the spare off this. I don't think there's any point in leaving the straw. I won't enable the straw because I don't have that thing that picks it up out of the contract, and plus I don't know how much money it's worth. A little bit over to the left. Okay, we're moving. Just knock off that there now. Let's just go back here. Will I take this guy? Wonder when he pulled the 2 trailers. Yeah, he might do. Okay. This guy be quicker if we can get him moving. I'll lower this down. Nice little tractor to handle, actually. Nice and quick and nippy. 2 wheel weights on this, so hopefully. I know it's probably asking a little bit too much to pull this, but maybe. Of course, we're going to be using our own equipment now. Oh, I didn't quite get that. Let's go. Oh, what's in that second one? Seeds. Nope. We do not need seeds. The way I figure it is the farm oil was able to pull it. So maybe this will be able to pull it as well. Overload the seeds in there. I don't know why there's seeds in there, but that's... don't need it anyway. Okay. See if we can get up to top speed. 31, 32. That's gradually getting there. That's okay. The little farm oil was able to do 27. So that's all we needed really to do. It's just a little bit quicker. If we can get this guy moving. I know it's only an old Deutz, but look, it's fine. Probably need to put the front loader on here for a little bit of weight. Goes well downhill. Actually, if I pull it up here now. I'd say we should be okay. No. We want to go clockwise around so that we're on the right hand side. This is for barley. Yeah, this is for the barley. So we'll be able to sell the excess that we get out of these 3 contracts. We don't need to hold on to it for the chickens because we also have a barley field bought ourselves. That's the second field, and we're going to try and future-proof ourselves for the winter. because contracts seem to come and go from month to month. Yep, we won't be long getting this one done. It's not that big a field. We can move on to this, straight on to the next one. I think all three of them are barley. That's the one thing you just don't know about maps when you start them. You don't know how they're going to react with contracts and things like that, whether you'll have contracts over the winter, whether you won't. You know, you have to be playing them for a little while just to see. And what I generally do is I save the game after my last recording and just fast forward just to kind of get a kind of an idea of roughly what's going to happen. Although obviously the stuff in here changes, the stuff for sale, the used stuff, it all changes. So you're never going to know what you're going to get. You can't predict it that way. But yeah, most of the stuff that has been way too expensive. I mean, we don't need a tree planter. We ain't doing grapes. And I certainly ain't paying 100,000 for a tractor. Watching all as I'd like to have that beast pulling our trailers around. I don't think I could afford the diesel for it. Oh yeah, looks like we're going to make it around to the trailers. I've been keeping the greenhouses full. So they've been adding little by little, they've been adding a few dollars here and there. Just watching the, yeah, so yeah, we made $4. $4 an hour we're making out of the greenhouses, that's not bad. 24 hours in the day is 16, 2 4s are 8, so that's $96 a day. And that's okay. We're doing 3 days in the month, so that's $300 a month, let's say. They're paying back for themselves anyway. Because they were only $2.5 grand, weren't they? Yeah, so they'll pay back for themselves. And the water is free from the pond. And we haven't sold any eggs yet. So that'll be a nice little earner as well. Sell a few eggs. Not saying we're going to have the biggest farm in Brazil by the end of it, but we'll certainly be okay. And of course, we're going to get straw now as well, off of our barley field and off of the oat field. And what to do with that straw, I hope it's sellable at a good price, because we have a loan to pay back. Leave that loan sitting over ourselves too much. Gonna knock out as many of these contracts now as we can. Love the animations in this. Pretty cool. 30% complete already. couple of more passes, we'll have this one done. Of course, we're going to get paid for the contract as well. That's going to be more money in the bank. I think we're okay for equipment, just something to pick up the straw with, that's all. And of course we're going to need a chainsaw now. Chainsaw to cut down those trees, stump grinder to remove them, remove the stumps, and I guess some sort of a trailer to haul the trees to the sell point. Let's see what the lumber mill is doing here. We have no production chains yet. We probably won't have enough money for a production chain, but we're okay. Whatever we make, we can do that over the winter if we want. There'll be nothing else to be doing. There won't be any contracts in it. We're stuck. Oh. Almost halfway there now. Yeah, so I guess we can hold off on doing animals for another little while. We won't have any feed from unless, like, we could get pigs and things, but sure, they're going to cost a fortune. We're not going to have the equipment for them. We're going to struggle. Could get horses, I guess. It's not something I've ever done, I don't think. Have you ever done horses in game? Nope. We do have oats. But are the horses just going to be a big expense? Seems like a gamble to me. Let's hope this Dykes can get around. Yeah, I'd say it will. Never did check to see if the harvester could pull that trailer afterwards. There's going to be a new DLC coming out now soon, so there's going to be a lot of new equipment for the forestry. Well, maybe it'll be worth my while to wait and see what comes out. And see if there's any neat things that we can use when we're removing the trees from our land. See if any new contracts popped up. No, still the same. That plough in the field, 69. That's a barley field. As soon as you accept the contract, the barley withers and goes. Can't remember if I got a cultivating job on that the last time, or a ploughing job. I'd like to know how many contracted fields are actually in this, because there doesn't seem to be too many contracts popping up. And I don't want to be buying up the contracted fields really, but yeah, that one that we did buy there, field 59. I think that was a contract field. I don't think all the fields are contracts. I think that's if you did. There's how many there? There's 50, 1, 60, 70 fields there. There wasn't 25 contracts popped up, I'd say, or 30 contracts popped up, so I'd say half of them are probably contracted or something like that. I'm not sure how the system works, but yeah, this is where the old harvester struggled the last time, getting around that bend. It seems okay this time. Ready to make it back around. June 2nd. Sun forecasted. We'll take it. The crow's just landing into this corn. Gonna need a shotgun app or something to, if someone make a scarecrow with a shotgun mod, that'd be cool. We'll get those fellas out of it. Eyes on. Yeah, I think the dice would probably work a lot better if I had a nice bit of weight on the front. You know, because all the weight is sitting back here. Trailer boards on it without real weights. Nice little tractor, but yeah, just to balance it out a bit. This is filthy now. We do have this though. Which one's the active disc? Just to see. Keep the dirt off the back of this, get the dust off it. Nice and clean again. It's costing money. Gotta pay out for everything. Just like real life. Now we're better off having our own equipment anyway, doing all the jobs, I think. Just work out a bit better. I know we're gonna have to service these things ourselves and gonna have to put diesel into them ourselves, but we're not losing out on the higher costs, so we'll count it as a win. We're getting a nice yield off this field. Filling up fast. I was going to cut back down there, but I think we'll just leave it for now. Good few new maps dropped for FS22, but nearly all of them got pulled again just to fix stuff. That's the joys of new maps coming out. You're nearly as well off to wait a week or two before you start getting excited about and playing it, because there are just some maps that look so good when they come out. You're excited to play them, and next to the following week it's like, gotta update the map has disappeared, this isn't working, that's not working, you know. That's just the joy of it. These things happen. But yeah. What is that building over there? No idea. Just trying to guess the capacity now on the trailers. Make sure we have enough. That we don't have to be making multiple runs, I guess. Should fit it all in. Probably make it down to the end, but no. Make it down to the end, I'll scooch back up. Yeah, we have chickens, we have our greenhouse, we have our 2 tractors, our harvester, we have fertilizer spreader, plow, we're able to cultivate. I mean, we're in pretty good shape. But getting sheep or cows will require grass. We don't have grass, we don't have anything to collect grass with. And I think to myself now, if we're going to go down the route of horses, I don't think it's going to be worth it. I'm not sure how much they sell for, but I bet you they cost a fortune to have. That's my thinking on it. I haven't done horses yet. Remember FS19 had goats and everything in it. They had goats and was it ducks? That was kind of cool. One of the Polish maps had a duck, I think, on it. Maybe a little duck farm. There we go. We're full up. I'll fill up this one here first because. Oops. I did not think I was that close. Here, revving up. Ready to go. Pretty full, that trailer. Oh, it is full. Okay. Fair enough. Probably going to need to unload this, so I thought this was the field 41. Yeah, I thought this was the smallest of the fields. Yeah, so 3 acres, 6 acres, 5 acres. Okay, we're going to need to do a couple. This is going to grain storage 2. Okay, so that's just over the road there. That trailer. Oh, come on, pipe, go in. Yeah, so we just have to go literally up over the top of the map there for that. Hopefully, yeah, we'll have all this contract done and in the trailer. Enjoying looking at this harvester going around. I know it's old school, but all the old school stuff is just cool. Kind of miss the little farm hall, seeing it down there, parked at the side of the field, but needs must. It's kind of cool looking at the little dikes, but you know, the old stuff is the best stuff. Couple of little patches of trees. Kind of reminds me of Ireland. You know, you'll be driving along and we have things called fairy forts. And what they are is they're little round circles. Legend has it that's where the fairies live, in the circles. You don't touch them, you don't cut down. You don't cut down any trees in the circle. You don't take anything from the circle or you'll get bad luck. So there's quite a few of them around. They're easy to find, they're easy to spot. Some of them are very small, you know, just maybe 10 or 20 trees, and some are huge, 50 or 60 trees, maybe 100 trees in it. Some of them are doubled up. Some of the mounds can be, you know, 6 foot high, 8 foot high, like a moat. Pretty dang cool. Definitely wouldn't take any timber from in amongst the fairy forts. Not that I'm superstitious, but hey, don't mess with it. You don't have to. That's my motto. Now we're cracking on. We're making the field very small now. Blowing lots of black smoke. Might need to change the air filter in there. Change the diesel filter. Says it doesn't really need air service, so we'll hold up for another while. I'm watching that fuel gauge going down. I've already had to fill the John Deere. It was almost out. I'll fill this up here now because I doubt we're going to get all of it in there anyway. We might do, but it's not looking likely, is it? Fairly big trailers. They do hold a decent amount. Look at the front here. We're getting close to full now. We'll fit another bit in it yet. Ah, come on now, pipe in. We'll just go across there. At least we'll have enough space in the harvester for the rest of it. And we'll have the contract completed. We'll be able to save it and move on. Guess I don't need the beacons on the side of the field. They're pretty cool looking though. Sure does seem like a waste when you're blowing all that straw out onto the ground, but I know there's a way you can collect it now with the, you know, this is the forage harvester or something like that that you can put on a front 3.0 3-point PTO front of the tractor, which I don't have, so we ain't going to spend the money on a tractor just so we can do that. Doesn't make any sense. Now we're flying. Money keeps sneaking up as the hours tick by. We're getting those few dollars every time from the greenhouse. I mean, how bad? We started with nothing, not one thing. We started doing a few contracts. We got a few pounds in the bank. We have land now. We've leveraged the land to the bank for a loan. We got our own equipment. We're on half of Brazil by the time we're finished. It is on hard, and it has been very unforgiving, I guess. You know, fast forward months and months and months, but now with the greenhouses, those months don't cost me money, they make me money, even if it is only something very small. I'm not going to flood the place with greenhouses either, because you know, that's not how farms really work. Like, you know, you gotta get a little bit of everything moving, diversify. Two more little passes here will be through. Right, so that's this field almost done. Perfect. Let's get the pipe out. See if we can get any of this into the trailers, and let's see if we can get this up to grain storage 1. That's it. It's full. Now, give it a second or two to warm up, because we are going in exactly the reverse. That's good. The wheels aren't slipping. Got a little bit of extra traction going down the hill there. Oh yeah, it's pulling in no bother. Alright, I'll sneak out through here across the big field. Headed up to this area here, I think. No, we're headed actually out through here. Oh yeah, up through by this. There we go now, look. $36 an hour. Ooh. A gentle incline. Still looking good. Dropping gears here. Power going down. Creeping up through the kilometers an hour now again. Oh, it's a plucky little tractor. It's a lot better than what I thought. I think a gear shift there, missed a gear there, I think. Automatic gearbox, and this is it's trying to find new ways to stop me. Nice little downhill section. Gotta remember that the brakes ain't very good in this. Almost certain this is grain storage 1. You should know by now. You just never know. Let me check it here now, just to make double sure, because you're doing these contracts, you can't be too careful. Wait, this is grain storage 2. Okay, and where are we going to? Grain storage 2, yeah. Okay, this will do. One's going one way, one's going the other way. Contract finished. Perfect. Helper A does not stop ever. Trophy completed. We got $9 from our harvest. It's okay. The rest of it is sitting up there on the back of the harvester. We'll fly back up there now. Where are we going to next, actually? Field 4. Do I want to go to field 4 or field 19? Go to field 19. Because we'll dump off, sorry about that, friend. We'll dump off the excess barley. We'll get the gears going in this. No. Get a little bit of momentum going here. We'll cut across. Oh yeah, I can see the field there now. Just cut straight across here. Check on our little thing. No, no new extra ones have popped up. Don't collect that just yet. Or do collect it. Do collect it. Got 2,000 in income there. Not too bad. Come on, gearbox, don't let me down now. Oh, we got 2,000 liters spared. That's nice. Yep. We'll cut back around here now. Back onto the road, and we'll dump this off. Tip side left. We'll go right with that one, and we'll go left with this one. Now we'll have that for the next time. There's only little gentle inclines around here, so should be fine. Yes, we're flying it. Pretty cool. Sneak off the road here. Even though we're going fairly fast, still not going fast enough for some people. Right, okay. This can go into our grain tank. Knock that off. And I think that'll be this for this episode. I'm going to continue on and get a few more contracts done. We're going to get more money in the bank, and I think we'll probably start off in the next one. We have lots of work to do. We field 59 now to harvest, and this won't be long coming up either, so we got lots of little nice things to be doing. Let's walk over here and just check on the greenhouse. Yep, it's all running. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks to all my subscribers as always. Don't forget to leave a comment and a thumbs up. I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.